Hey, welcome back everyone. This is Terry from Everything Homestead. I had a problem, and I think I found a solution to my problem. I recently purchased this 3-point post hole digger to dig some post holes out there for my fence out back. And I got it off an auction, brought it home, and this thing is heavy. It's gotta be at least 300 pounds. And it took two of us to mount it up to this tractor, and we had to do it in pieces because it's so heavy. And I'm to the point where I want to take this off for a little bit because I want to hook something else up to the tractor, but I didn't want this to just come off the tractor and go toppling over on the ground. And then if I wanted to use it again, likewise, I'd have to get somebody to help me and tip back up and struggle with it. So I wanted to come up with some type of stand to put this on, and that's what I built last night. And I think, as it turns out, a pretty nice system. And I'll show you this in just a second, but the challenges that I had with this are that most of the weight of this, believe it or not, is up top. This gearbox area is extremely heavy. The auger has got some weight to it too, but it's really top heavy. So that's what makes it really difficult to put on and off the tractor all the time. I had to come up with something like this rack here to fix all those problems as far as ease of hooking up to, and I think I've got it. Let me bring you in closer and I'll show you how I put this together, and how I'll show you that it's actually pretty safe this way too, because I've got some little ones that run around sometimes, and if this were to accidentally fall on somebody, it could be a bad situation. So let me bring you in closer. So everything that I used to put this together was stuff I had laying around, scrap pieces of lumber. This is an old pallet on the base here that I started with, and this pallet is actually a little bit smaller than normal. It's only about 33 inches wide, I believe, but it happened to be the perfect dimensions for what I had to do here. And when I built this thing, I went one piece at a time. I just set the pallet down, I put the post hole digger on the tractor down on it, and I kind of built this frame as it sits. And I kind of went piece by piece, not knowing what the next piece is going to be necessarily, but it turned out pretty well. So the angle pieces here, going up to the back wall, I call it, are pretty stout. They're 2x6 pieces of lumber. They have to be strong to hold up this heavy weight. On the front end of this, I put some 4x4 posts off the pallet, and then I put a cross member here on a diagonal to help support that, and I also have a 2x4 shooting across the other side to help stabilize a little bit, and that holds the two arms that are hooked up to the 3-point in position. And with the idea of this is that I can back up the tractor with the auger attached and just set it right on the frame, and likewise I can just back the tractor right up to it with the auger already on the frame, and the connections will hook right up. It'll be at the exact precise spot for this tractor. So here you can see the diagonal piece for the support for the 4x4 post. I got a 2x4 across the bottom to help support it as well. You can see the metal frame for the digger rests right on those 2 points. And part of the thinking that I had to come up with is that this auger, when I am going to take it off this frame and want to drive away with it, this auger needs to be able to pass through this opening right there. So I really couldn't put a board up high across here. If I did, support purposes, I'd have to probably just pin it and make it something I could remove when it comes time to move the auger. All right, so coming up to the back portion here. This, like I said, was extremely heavy, and having it stand here, I don't want it to, once I disconnect, I don't want it to tip forward, and I don't want it to go side to side while it's on this frame. So I went and wrapped a chain around it up here at the top, come around the back. I put a couple of hooks in the wood, and so all I have to do is take this off when it comes time to move the thing off the rack or put it back on. And that's, it's not going to break this chain, so that should hold really well. And I apologize, I got my blade kind of sitting right in my way here, but and then on the back side, I took some 2x4s on angle and kind of braced it up so it doesn't want to sway left or right while it's on the stand. And you can see here on this side, it's just a mirror image of what I just showed you on the other side there. With this being on a pallet, the beauty of this design is that if you've got a pallet jack or some tines on a skid steer or something like that, you can come in and pick this up and move it around anywhere you want to go. If I'm planning on getting a pallet jack in the near future, and I'll be able to come up underneath this thing and just wheel it around to position wherever I want it, which makes it a pretty handy setup. A lot of the manufacturer stands that are out there, primarily I see the ones that make it into like a tripod to help hold this thing upright. And number one, I wouldn't trust it because it looks kind of flimsy. It might hold it up, but if a kid come walking by and someone bumps into it or something, I could just see it toppling over. And then the other part that I didn't like is that on this end of the digger, the part that actually hooks up to the 3-point on the tractor, there was nothing to support that up at all. Once you disconnected it, that all had to go down to the ground. And that's what I was trying to avoid, having to pick that up. And then when you're picking it up, then you're having to balance everything. It just gets kind of awkward. I was trying to avoid that, and I think this is a solution for that. So right now I'm going to disconnect this and pull the tractor away. This is going to be the first time I'm disconnecting it since I built this frame. So I'm going to cross my fingers a little bit, but I'm pretty positive this is going to work out just fine. And the 3-point parts that hook up to the tractor should stay put and not go anywhere. Drop that. That was real good. Well, so far so good. Thing didn't really move at all since I disconnected the 3 points. I'm going to start the tractor up now and pull it away, make sure it all sits tight. Well, I gotta say, I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. It's rock solid, not worried about it falling over. And the way it's set up now, I can just pull right back up. As long as I'm a halfway decent person at backing up a tractor, it should directly line up to exactly where those 3 points need to be and easy to hook back up. Pretty happy with how that turned out.